looking, Toppin in the corner for three.
Yeah!
Last night, the NBA completely lost its mind. 2 overtime thrillers, probably the biggest surprise of the season, and some ridiculous individual performances. We got it all, so let's start in Minnesota, where the Pacers, playing without 4 of their starting 5 and Haliburton, Siakam, Turner, and Nesmith, had a surprising 15-point lead at the end of the first half. But in the third, things escalated when Nembhard tried to get past Gobert.
Nembhard, and getting into it with Gobert now, and they break it up. Gobert has been extra chippy here to start this third quarter, which I'm sure is welcome from Minnesota after showing no fight in the first 2 quarters.
With both guys ejected, Anthony Edwards took over from there and even brought the Timberwolves in front late in the game.
Edwards in attack mode, off glass for 2.
One-on-one defender.
Edwards operated on him. Oh, the spin cycle for 2!
What you can do about that to start the third, but that also helped things out.
Edwards penetrating, got the lay-in.
Ant-Man was getting to the rim at will in the second half for 21 of his 38 points, saving the best for last.
That quickly, decision-making is important.
Edwards! The eruption at the rim, plus the foul!
With the home crowd on their feet and all the momentum on their side, the Wolves got this, right? Wrong. The Pacers respond with a 10-2 run in the next 2 minutes and turn the game into their favor.
McConnell puts it up and in. Indiana takes a 1-point lead with 2:15 to go. Swarming defense by Minnesota. Walker backing down Conley. Tough fadeaway is pure. DiVincenzo, no good. Long rebound picked up by McConnell. Up ahead, Toppin, hanging and scoring. 3-point lead for Indiana.
Indiana gets the lead back with less than a minute to play. Unbelievable. But Minnesota still has, as Ant once famously said, Jaden McDaniels.
Wolves trailing by 3. Conley over to McDaniels for the tie!
It's a tie game and now they need a stop. DiVincenzo and Randall played phenomenal defense on the double to deflect the pass, securing a chance to get the lead back. So Edwards gets fouled while trying to go through traffic and puts his team up by 2 by knocking down both free throws in the clutch. Then, out of all people, Scrappy McConnell gets to decide the Pacers' fate.
McConnell penetrating in the lane, puts it up and in, we're tied.
Man, he's so quick and tiny it's almost impossible to defend. Still, there's 4.5 seconds left for Ant to try and hit a game winner maybe.
Got it into Edwards, under 5. Edwards nearly lost the handle. Fires a 3, left it short. 5 extra minutes.
Nope, not this time. Edwards prolongs his last shot curse and is now 0-13 on game-winning and game-tying buzzer-beating shots in his career. That's atrocious. In overtime, the Pacers continued defying the odds with Obi Toppin catching fire from downtown.
Toppin another 3, that one's good. We're tied at 123.
Edwards, on the other hand, kept the Wolves in front by going to the free throw line. He was 19 of 20 in this game from the charity stripe. But Obi Toppin wasn't done popping from long range.
Toppin circles a 3, top of the key, banks it in!
Yeah, I probably had that lined up.
31 for Obi Toppin!
Toppin with his 6th 3 of the game puts the Pacers up by 1. Amazing. So with time winding down, can Edwards make a play to save his team?
Over to Edwards. Edwards nearly lost the handle. Fouled inside, shot won't go, but pressure free throws on the way for Anthony Edwards.
Yes, he does, knocking down both shots to shift the pressure on Indiana. But nobody could have foreseen what would happen next.
McConnell underneath the basket, looking, Toppin in the corner for 3!
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Obi! Yes!
Oh my goodness, Obi puts the topping on the cake by draining the tough fadeaway 3 from the corner. However, the Timberwolves have 3 seconds left for a miracle.
Randall.
Who's gonna drive it?
Fade. Short.
Yeah!
Pacers have won!
Yeah, boy, what a great win!
Julius Randle takes it this time but comes up short at the end as Indiana pulls the upset behind Toppin's 34 points and 10 rebounds on 70% shooting from downtown. This shows just how talented the NBA is. A guy who's averaging 10 points per game in 20 minutes of action goes off for 30 plus when given the chance and breaks the 8-game winning streak by Minnesota. Moving on to Houston, where Quentin Grimes with a career high of 46 points led the Sixers to a 25-point lead in the third quarter over the Rockets. But what followed was an absolute barrage by the home team, mounting an insane comeback.
Have respect for these guys.
Edwards is their leading scorer. Green up top three, and he makes it. Now the Rockets are hot from distance. To LP, to Van Vliet. He's open. The three is up and in.
There you go. Got the home crowd involved, and that's the most energy we've seen from Houston tonight. And
they can get it within 10 here. Smith, another one! Or get the lead for the first time. They've not led the entire game. Green drives, lays it up and in. It's tied at 102. The Rockets were down by 25.
But at the end, with 25 seconds on the clock, they were still down by 5. So what can the Rockets do anyway? Well, watch this.
And Green gets to the rim and it rolls in.
now you can get a trap in the backcourt. There it goes. Now you got a foul.
Oh! And they steal the ball away. They have a chance. And Ime will use a timeout.
Wow, Jalen makes the open layup, but then Grimes throws the ball in his hands as Udoka calls a timeout. Thankfully, the Sixers make a smart choice by fouling Jabari to prevent a three-point shot. So he goes to the line and knocks down the first, after which Udoka inserted Adams and Şengün back in the lineup. Now everyone knows that Smith is going to miss the shot intentionally. Your only job as a Sixer is to secure the rebound. But
there's the miss, there's the putback! 131! Timeout Philly! 3.5 to go! Double big for life! It worked!
I cannot believe this. It came out exactly how they drew it up. Alpi tips in the shot and ties the game. Incredible. Jalen Hood-Schifino, on the other end, had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Hood-Schifino, his pull-up! Missed it! He missed it! Oh my gosh, he got a great look!
A wide-open jumper for Schifino, but he cannot convert it, and we go to overtime. In the extra 5 minutes, the raw talent by Houston seemed to overpower the depleted Sixers.
Into Şengün, seal off, and scored, plus the foul!
Former Colt, is that where you're
taking quarterback? Yeah. Here's Green. Oh! Jalen Green as the shot clock expires. It's great to be Green on St. Patrick's Day.
But Grimes was unconscious from deep throughout the whole game, and he continued in OT as well.
There's Grimes. Oh my gosh! What a night for him. Unbelievable ball game. Grimes behind the back. Grimes over Brooks. Grimes over Fire Eye. 6 points for Quentin Grimes. 8 triples. 3-point game.
Quentin Grimes is a baller. From 10 points per game in Dallas, he went to average 21.5 in Philly. A quantum leap for Grimes. I guess Nico Harrison blessed him as well, and he had a chance to cut the lead to 1 here, but his shot fell short and the Rockets were able to finish the game steady on the free throw line. A quiet 7-game winning streak by Houston, as they're now sitting at the number 2 spot in the West. And everyone thought that the game between the Nuggets and the Warriors would be a quiet one too. With Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray not playing, Steph and Jimmy shouldn't have a problem at home. But boy, we were in for a big surprise.
Westbrook to Gordon, and Gordon throws it down right on post. Deflected, taken by Porter. All alone is Gordon down the other end. Westbrook, 7 on the 24. Westbrook fires up, three-pointer, pumps it in, and his 203rd triple-double is in the books.
The Nuggets, led by the best dunker to never win the dunk contest and Mr. Triple-Double himself, had control throughout the whole game, leading by as much as 15 points. Yeah, you heard me, Westbrook with his 203rd triple-double of his career of 12, 16, and 12, and Aaron Gordon with an outburst of 38 points on 61% efficiency pulled off the biggest surprise of the month. In LA, the Lakers hosted the Spurs in their 5th game without LeBron James, and with Luka struggling with his shot in this game, going 5 of 20 from the field, Austin Reeves stepped up.
He's doing a dance out on top, trying to work Mamu a little bit. Underneath, score! And 1! Reeves, loses his man. Biyombo and scores! Crossing over, Reeves finds himself open for three again!
30 points, 7 boards, and 6 assists on 57% efficiency for Austin in a dominant win by the Lakers, who led by as many as 28 points in this game. I don't know if he's the best third option in the league, but he's definitely deserving to be in the conversations about the Most Improved Player of the Year award. And one guy that should have won the award a couple of years ago went nuclear last night against the Kings.
Bane, a pull-up three, it's through for Desmond Bane. Bane trying to create space, off balance, drops in. He was sent to the deck. Bane, an open three, bingo!
Desmond Bane just had a perfect night, shooting a blistering 7 of 7 from three-point range on his way to a season-high 44 points. But that still wasn't enough because Sacramento had multiple guys who came ready to win.
Lost the handle to Monk. Monk, elevated and finishing. Out to Levine, an open three, a deep one. He bombs it home. DeRozan catch and shoot three. Butter.
Monk, Levine, and DeRozan, all with 20-plus points, were too much for the Grizzlies, who missed Morant in this game. With this loss, they fell to the number 5 spot in the West. Man, the race from 2 to 5 is going to be wild until the playoffs. Speaking of wild, Luka Doncic proved once again that he hates the Phoenix Suns. Just yesterday, he put up a monster stat line in a battle against KD and Book. You gotta check out what happened right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.